Okay,
oh man, this is the moment I've been waiting for.
Toss it that way.
Toss it, girl, toss it. I mean, I'm bringing my chopping board because I want to see the perfect way to make sure you get those cake slices every time.
I always say remove your little decorations first.
And eat them.
Macaroni.
Thank you.
There we go. And then a very clever way to cut a tall cake is to actually use a board. I'm just going to put the board up against the cake. Slice down. And then let it fall onto the board.
Okay.
So there you can see your...
Look at the inside.
Yeah.
Voila.
And then from here you can cut your little portions that you need to cut for how many ever guests.
Say little portions.
Yeah. And there's a illustration.
I want the big portion.
A little illustration in the book as well to demonstrate this. So this is a really good way to cut wedding cakes because you always get your portion amount. There we go.
And you can make sure that every guest at that celebration is well taken care of.
That's a piece.
Beautiful. Well, just like that, we have reached the end of the show. I mean, we have just kicked off 2023. I'm sure you've got plans, you've got to-do lists, you have got goals for yourself. What can we expect from you this year?
So it's January now. It's still a very busy time for wedding cakes all the way up until May. And then the winter quietens down, and that's when I spend time working on new recipes, new flavors. Hopefully I'll be able to come and visit you guys a few times with a few fun and funky things.
You have to.
Yeah, so I mean, I always think it's going to be quiet, but we get booked up quite far in advance. So now I'm dealing with people inquiring next wedding season, so it gets booked up pretty quickly.
Now on social media, as you know, Tabsy Wabsy, you put that in your mouth, sir. We wanted to find out from South Africa, what is that one cake that is irresistible, you can just not say no to? What would it be for you?
For me, it's a red velvet. Right?
Always a favorite.
Right.
People that choose red velvet always will take the entire cake. If it's a 3-tier, a 4-tier, a 5-tier wedding cake, the whole
Want
thing.
it all.
Red velvet.
Yeah. Nah. And you?
I mean, it's no secret. I am not a sweet tooth kind of person. Yes, I have my moments. I do have my moments where I will indulge in the sweetness and the goodies and all the treats, right? But I'm more of a savory kind of girl. And, you know, me and you, I don't want to fight. And I also don't want to ruin our relationship because we've got a fantastic relationship. But do you know, for the longest time, I did not get cakes. Why? Why? What's the purpose of a cake?
What do you mean?
The texture from the top to the toe, cupcakes, everything I like. I've said this before on the show, and now one thing about me, I'm consistent. So when it does come to cakes, I love a good cheesecake. Cheesecake for me, that now makes sense.
I think it's the boundary between something savory and sweet that you like about it. It's not sweet, it's not savory, but it's a perfect balance. I also love a baked cheesecake.
You know, with that nice crust that crumbles into it. Well,
who knows, Bali, you might have to expand your repertoire as far as cakes are concerned. I mean, maybe one day you will have to go chat to Anmar about a wedding cake. Who's to say?
Hopefully sometime soon. What a way to end off our very first week of 2023, Mzansi. It truly is going to be a great year.
Oh, it sure is. We're off to a good start. Please bring on those goals, those resolutions, those dreams as we step into the weekend. Don't forget them, right? But don't forget that next week is going to be sizzling. We have another incredible lineup of guests. I mean, I'm talking about the Lazy Makoti. She's going to be in the mix with Karen Dudley. You don't want to miss it.
So here for it. I mean, I cannot wait until next week. Remember to catch the repeats of Afternoon Express back-to-back every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. But until next Tuesday, you know what I love to say. Good night, stay safe, and happy eating. Bye, Mzansi.